Yeah, it is what it is. I'm sorry. Oh, and look at that. It went live late. I don't know what happened, but it went live late, man. Oh my goodness. But yeah, okay. So if anybody who didn't hear it, we're gonna talk about our draft picks. We're gonna talk about who we wanted to go at certain draft picks and where they actually went in the draft. But yeah, how's your day going, Carter?
Not bad. It's going well. You know, doing okay. Just, I know we're talking about the draft kind of late as opposed to other people who've, done it recently. But I've kind of like, because a lot of the players that we took, we didn't really have, especially in the mid
Right.
round, late rounds. Like,
Not at all.
for example, like I didn't know who Jackson Cutwatch was, but now I do.
Nope. Me
Had no
neither.
clue. So the only
Um,
player past round three that I really knew was Zakee Wheatley.
right.
That's pretty
Um,
much it.
I knew of him. I just didn't think we was gonna take him. If that makes sense.
I thought they were going to get a safety earlier in the draft, but clearly, I mean, this is clearly they want Lathan Ransom, or they have some other free agent up their sleeve. But I don't know what free
Right.
agents are available right now.
Right.
I don't.
But I mean,
And
I think
Justin Simmons just
honestly,
retired, so
yeah. Well, I think they honestly are gonna either stick with Nick Scott, of course, Zakee Wheatley, and I mean, this is me personally. I'm hoping they give Demani Richardson more of a chance again, but who knows? I don't know why he didn't get a chance last year, but it is what it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and oh, okay. So here is our draft picks. You know, I know everybody else's, slides and stuff is all glorious. I'm gonna get there. Okay, ours is plain for right now. So forgive me.
it's boring, but is
Hey, yeah. You're right. It's boring, but you know what? I'm so sorry. I'll make it better next time.
I like the colors though. I do.
Thank you. Maybe if I added like a panther in the background or something, it might bring it out more. Who knows? But yeah. So our round one pick, Carter. How do you feel about Monroe Freeling?
Well, Monroe Freeling just confirms what I wanted them to do with Spencer Fano when I said take Spencer Fano because it helps you. Um, it gives you an extra tackle that you can use, right? Monroe Freeling does the
Right?
same thing. Monroe Freeling is essentially like a starting caliber tackle, and they have uh, Rasheed Walker, but who when you think of that name, you think, oh, he was the Packers left tackle last year. Clearly, he's going to be the starter week one, and I don't
Right.
think Monroe Freeling. I think Monroe Freeling is going to be the starter week one because Rasheed Walker was given a contract that, if given to let's say a backup tackle on it, like if that contract was given to who, like on this team, like if that contract was given to Luke Fortner, you'd think,
Yeah.
okay, they're looking to replace him,
Right.
like So it's just kind of the replaceable starter, and it gives them an extra option to evaluate beyond Aquanu because now what I said about Fano is you can just move him around, but also I think you can move Freeling. I don't think you can move Freeling inside. And if you really want to like put the pressure on Aquanu, because
Right.
hopefully Monroe Freeling doesn't take that long to develop, because I feel like his profile is very similar to
Right.
Aquanu in the sense that his main issue is he didn't play much football, right? He hasn't
Right.
played a ton of football, but the physical ability is there. The run blocking is there. So I feel like,
Hey.
oh, we have someone.
Yeah. There's
Katie.
your Katie. Miss. I want Eli. She wanted Eli. How's it going, Katie? We're happy
um,
to see you here.
Katie, are you gonna have a vested interest in the Pittsburgh Steelers now? I think
Right. Facts.
the Steelers took him. So Katie's gonna be watching all the Steelers shit now.
Probably.
Hello.
But you know what though? I'm already subscribed to a few podcasts are there, so I might listen to a few things just for Eli. But like, if I don't hear his name, I'm just turning it off.
This makes me upset because now Caleb Johnson is basically done there. I mean, essentially, like they just drafted a replacement.
Yeah.
Caleb Johnson is now like the third running back. Like he's behind, Jalen Warren, Rico Dowdle, and now Eli Heidenreich. If they choose to play him at running back, I guess they could play him at receiver. But like he's
Hey,
basically
guys.
the fourth running back on that depth chart.
Yep.
Third or fourth, and it just makes me sad because he was one of my favorite players at Iowa, and I really thought he was going to be a good NFL player because he was a physical downhill runner. That was where he shined, and in Iowa's seventh round replacement.
Katie said, "Get him out the paint."
Katie is basking in my misery right now.
She's funny.
Boo. Oh my god.
But you know what? Back onto the Panthers.
Anyway, back from the Pittsburgh Steelers running back depth chart. Let's talk about the Carolina Panthers. That's what I was saying about Monroe Freeling, right? His profile is similar to Ekwonu in the sense that he's a run blocker first and hasn't had the most.
I thought that he actually had trouble with run blocking, and he was actually more of a pass blocker. I thought that he was kind of opposite of Ikem Ekwonu.
I thought he. Oh wait. No, he. Wait, I think I fucked up. Whoops. I think I fucked up. Sorry. Maybe I was thinking of someone else. Get that fucking comment off the screen. I don't want to see that shit. I think I was talking. I was talking about someone else. Now there's a comment that I can accept. There you go, Chris Brazel.
Well,
I think let me just reset here. Let me just reset my head because Katie's messing me up.
You're good, bro.
Okay. But what I was saying about like him being another option, right?
Right.
Is he gives you, more of that, like, he gives you an option in case, Ekwonu is not good enough, right? In case you want to move on from him. And, maybe he is. Maybe you move Ekwonu to the right side, but I just think that they're probably going to move on from him and hope that somebody else pays him enough that they can get a comp pick for him. Right. And, I mean, we'll see. But, yeah, it basically, the Freeling pick basically does the same thing as Fano would have done. But Fano is a much better tackle, obviously, because he went much higher.
Right.
So why don't you go ahead and talk about Monroe Freeling?
I'm gonna keep it kind of short, but I wasn't sure if we would pick a tackle right here, but I'm glad we at least did, because of course we need a tackle, and we all knew that Rasheed Walker wasn't the long-term answer, and I feel like if we do keep Ekwonu, they might move him to guard, or they might just keep him at tackle and put Monroe Freeling at right tackle because he can play almost every position on the line. But Canales also, even though he says he wants to run the ball, he seemed like he wants to be pass heavy. He really does. So he he's more of a pass blocker, honestly. And like I think also he put on weight because he knows he needs to get a little bit more for the run game since he had a little bit of struggles in the area. But yeah, I mean, we all know that Dave Canales' boy Brett is calling the plays now. So you know, we don't know how he's gonna call the plays, but we'll see.
As long as there's no more flea flicks, exactly. As long as
Nah,
there's no
facts,
more
because
hurricane.
that call in the rain,
No,
man,
no,
listen,
no.
I saw people not shocked, but just disappointed. So, yeah, they was just like, what is going on here? But yes, Katie, no more hurricane
No.
flickers, please. But yeah, let's go on to Lee Hunter.
Lee Hunter. And they traded up. I'm gonna try to pull up the
trade.
The trade compensation.
Katie said, disappointed. Roll out with this. Hey, now, listen. Everybody was like, what kind of bleeping call was that? In the rain, too?
Mm-hmm. So, I have the picks here. So, Carolina traded pick 51 and 159, which is the 5th round, to move up for 49 and 196, which they traded afterwards. But I'm not not in love with trading up with the trade up because at the time of the 2nd round, I was thinking about it, and the fridge.
The fridge is right. You're right.
The fridge. Okay. So if you're at 47, the Steelers take Jeremy Bernard, and Carolina picks at 51, and they were. I mean, if you're trading up 2 spots, you're essentially jumping the Jets, who are at 50.
Right.
Now, I feel like you could have taken Eli Stowers or Jake Gaudet if you were that interested in Lee Hunter. I feel like it's unnecessary to trade up because the Vikings obviously aren't going to take Lee Hunter.
Right.
Because they were trading down with you, right? I don't know. I feel like it was unnecessary to trade up because you're just jumping the Jets, and if the Jets really wanted Lee Hunter that bad at 50, they would have traded up themselves. So I feel like because they would have theoretically more leverage than you because they're a pick ahead of you.
Right.
I just don't love the trade up, and I feel like you could have, even if Lee Hunter went at 50 or 49, if they traded up, you could have drafted somebody else. And I feel like you could have drafted Jake Gaudet or Eli Stowers if you want to. I don't know. I just feel like the trade was not great. But having Derek Brown and Lee Hunter on the same defensive line is very fun to think about. So.
Yep, they're gonna be some violent boys. Man, you say me, but like I wasn't expecting us to draft Lee Hunter whatsoever. Did I think we were gonna get a defensive tackle? Yeah, not him, and probably not us moving up either. So like I was like, why did we move up? For what? Yeah. And then like I saw that we got Lee Hunter. Did I think that he was going to be there probably at pick 51? Yeah, probably. But, hey, they wanted their guy. They wasn't sure if the Jets was going to draft him. So, hey. And look who it is.
Showed up.
Is Bryson. What's up, Bryson?
Hey, Bryson.
Look, hey, but listen, Katie, you're not just talking to yourself, you're talking to us too.
We've
So
literally
we do
talked
appreciate
about
y'all.
almost all of your comments, Katie. We've literally addressed almost all of your comments.
Katie, we do
Big
appreciate
Crow
you.
Report featuring Katie.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good pick now that I think about it. But in that moment, I didn't hate it, but I was like, why did we choose Lee Hunter right now? But hey, we did need some beef
Not trying
on,
to.
on the D line, especially after losing Ashawn Robinson.
I feel like Lee Hunter's strength is in the run defense, and
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say that they didn't need that, right? You can't, but like, I feel like you could have gotten a little bit more of a pass rusher here. Um,
Yeah.
who's available? What pass rushers would have been available? I mean, not many,
Right.
but you have to go down the board. There wasn't really an
No.
edge rusher here besides Gabe Jacques, but
Yep.
you know,
Because yeah, not really. Because like everybody that went after him was like D'Angelo Pons and Jake Gaudet. Brett. It wasn't like no type of edges, right? Like you said, except for Gabe. So it's like,
yeah, if they wanted a pass rusher, then I suppose they could have traded up for Mason Thomas, but I guess not. But I don't know.
man,
I just don't
Katie, I want to
regret.
know if you are drinking or like if you are just.
Yeah,
I know this is how you are, but I don't know. She doing dances and everything in the chat. But
we
yeah,
know Bryson's probably drinking a Michelob Ultra somewhere
right,
somehow,
facts.
like he always does. Katie's
Hmm.
probably, I don't know.
Right.
Lee Hunter
But
was the most shocking pick. I agree. Are you saying for our draft class or for the entire draft class? Because I would disagree for the entire draft class, but for our draft class, I would that's the pick that I did not
yeah,
expect the most. I mean,
same.
like I did not see that coming. Not that I didn't think the position,
Right.
but the player was really shocking. I did not think they would have that much interest in him. Yeah, our draft class. So yeah, I would say that I would agree with that. This is the most shocking pick to me.
Yep.
The other
Same.
players, you know, like Will Lee. I'm not like Chris Brazzell. I'm not surprised they drafted a receiver. Okay, they wanted some speed, right? You want some speed, and I'm sure that you can move him around to be the 3. Will Lee, they need another corner. Not surprised. Sam Hecht, not surprised. They really liked him. Zakee Wheatley, I'm not surprised they drafted a safety, and then I didn't even know who Jackson Cutwatch was. So Lee Hunter was definitely the most shocking pick. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Hecht, where he got drafted. Can we talk about that for a second? Like,
No, no, yeah. Go ahead
Did
because
Sam Hecht
nobody really expecting him to be there. Nobody. Nobody.
did Sam Hecht punch a bunch of ladies on the way to the draft stage or something? Like, did he like steal a granny's wheelchair or something? Like, what caused him to fall so far in the draft? Like,
Yeah, because
where?
like I've seen like a whole bunch of like let's say sports analysts or like people who are well known say, hey, they had him like late second, early third, or just in the third round in general. But to the fifth
I don't know
round,
where. I
nobody.
can't remember where we had him, but I was like, I had him at the third, like as the top center. One of the top centers off the board, and
Right.
I don't know.
And I do have a slide for that too. So I did at least do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sam Hecht, I'm glad we drafted a center because I know like last year people wanted us to draft Jackson Powers Johnson, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now he's
we
being moved around with the Raiders. He's
mm-hmm.
Linderbaum's going to play center there. So is
Yep.
Powers Johnson moving to one of the guard? Powers
Yeah.
Johnson's probably moving to one of the guard spots there. So he's not
Yep.
even in his drafted position anymore.
Yep.
Give me the draft blueprint immediately.
Nah,
Seriously.
facts.
Seriously.
Because Katie, I'm waiting on that too. Honestly, I watched like the little like preview of it. I think it was, and yes, man. I'm waiting on that for sure.
I need more conversations between Monroe Freeling and their coach's name. The offensive line coach's name is escaping me. Um,
Huh?
what's his name? The Panthers
Well,
offensive line coach.
oh gosh,
Um,
oh, I forgot his name too. My goodness.
oh,
It's okay. We'll figure it out at some point.
I'm Curtis now. I forget everybody's name.
Oh, me too. Don't worry about
um,
it.
oh, I'll look it up.
I was just about to do that too.
Oh, Joe Gilbert.
There you go. There you
I
go.
didn't even look it up, and I just remembered it. Okay, Joe Gilbert.
Okay.
Yes. More conversations between Monroe Freeling and Joe Gilbert, please.
Okay, so I won't actually trust Katie. We all do.
We are one of us all. Yes, thank you, Katie.
Thank you, man.
I already remembered it.
Brain fart, Katie.
That's okay.
Brain fart.
Took me a second.
But do you want to go ahead and go to pick or round 4 for us for
Round 3.
Willie?
I mean, we didn't really talk about Chris Brazel. We just
That's right, we did. Shoot, I'm so sorry.
We can skip over Katie's guy. Who cares?
Katie's Tennessee sweetie pie, as she might say.
Yeah. I'm kidding. All right. Let's talk about Chris Brazel. Why don't you go first then?
Yeah, nah. So I did think we would draft a receiver. Did I think it would be Chris Brazel? No. I knew immediately. So like after we drafted him, for some reason on like my own timeline, I first saw a tape of him at Tulane before I really saw anything at Tennessee. So like once I heard everybody say, "Hey, he can't run routes," he was at Tennessee offense. I was like, "Is anybody seeing the video that I'm seeing?" Because it looks like he ran plenty of routes here, But I mean, we definitely needed the speed. We know he's tall. Dave Canales loves his tall guys. It seems like, but
that's all he ever drafts.
Yeah.
I mean, well, in the case of Coker, I guess undrafts, but.
Well, I mean, Coker's like 6'3". I think like the only person is Jimmy Horn Jr. But like I also heard that he may not have known the playbook well. That's why he didn't get much burn.
Which kind of like I'm like confused that then why he was on the roster. Like why we like if like let's say they had another injury to the middle of that wide receiver room and his spot on the team was pegged up.
Mm-hmm.
And if he didn't know the playbook, then were they going to play him? Were they going to sign somebody off the practice? Like what were they going to do with that? How are they going to, he doesn't know the playbook very well. That just sounds weird to me. Like, I don't know. It just worried me that he didn't know the playbook until the end of the season. I don't know why.
Especially in the Dolphins game, whenever you start to run motion more, especially with somebody who's fast, defenses will pick up on that, or they are kind of afraid of somebody who's fast. So they kind of used him as like a decoy in like a lot of senses. Get the defense off of their toes or whatever, so they could run certain plays, and everything. So stuff like that.
But I feel like if I'm a defensive coordinator and I don't see him get the ball, I'm just going, I'm going to partly assume they're just using him as that, and then, not cover him, and then they got to actually like throw him the ball more if they want him to be an effective decoy. I mean, you gotta make sure that the speedy guy actually gets the football for
Right.
sometimes for it to be believable. I don't know.
Right.
It's like the Atlanta
No, no.
Falcons using Bijan Robinson for more touches for Michael Carter or whatever.
Right. Yeah. But you know, we know who Bijan is and what he's gonna do. You know, Jimmy Horn, like I said, he was drafted as like a speed type of gadget guy. You know, that's the reason why he was really drafted. You know, but like having Chris Brazzle, who has size, you know, could be a
Chris Brown's more
Xavier.
than speed. I mean, he's more than his game than speed.
Right.
Thank you, Bryson. Can you pull up Bryson? I just wanted to cover that before he leaves. Thank you, Bryson. Thank you
Have a
for
good night,
coming.
Bryson. We do appreciate you, man.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, continue.
Oh no, you're good. Go ahead, because I got some food in my mouth. Sorry.
Okay. I'll just say that he's definitely very fast, right? That's what he's going to be used for. He's going to be used as a guy who you want to move. You know, in space, you want him to be fast and have big plays for. But I feel like he said at Tennessee that they're running more routes and they're becoming more of a pro style offense.
Right.
He said that, and I found that was interesting because I feel like his Tulane tape shows more of a pro ready receiver than the Tennessee tape does. Yeah. I guess maybe the Tennessee tape just proves he could do it against better competition. So
yeah, because I mean, don't get me wrong, the Tennessee offense still is Tennessee offense.
Yeah,
but they definitely did run
the
more
splits
routes.
are absolutely ridiculous. Yeah,
but yeah.
So yeah, I think he can be more of a hopefully a secure target, right? I did see that. Did you see that? Edgar Selmy, I think it was Edgar Selminger Jr. who comped him to DJ Chark before he was on the Panthers.
Yes,
which I thought was interesting, because I don't really see DJ Chark as being that fast. Maybe that's just me, but
so more of before he got to the Panthers, but like he was still fast whenever he got to it. It just, I don't know. Our whole offense, our whole team was just all over the place. But like DJ Chark, before he got to us, he was a pretty decent to good receiver. I know, like I liked him. Like
no, I have no problem with the comp as like, if you're thinking like the comp as if it was like how good they are across the league, because it was a well-respected receiver, right? That's the kind of signing that in Madden, you know, if you're doing a franchise in Madden, you would make, because like not only is this guy fast, but like he's actually a quality receiver across the league, and you know, put him as a wide receiver 2 next to veteran Adam Thielen for your rookie quarterback. I mean, the logic makes sense. It's just the coaching was bad, and he just wasn't good enough. But
coaching, what coaching?
None of that. But there was no such thing as a playbook. We just ran whatever the hell.
Yeah, basically. But you know what? If he can be like DJ Chark, who can get up a little bit more on 50-50 balls and has around the same speed, if not a little bit better, I'll take that. Because we're not asking him to be wide receiver 1, you know?
No.
Maybe not even 2, but like if he can be a good like 3.
Might even be a 4 behind John Mechie, depending on whether he wins that job or not.
Right. Then, you know, yeah. Yep.
He's probably going to be essentially, at least as a rookie, probably.
Right.
He's probably going to be I think he's going to be Jimmy Horn Jr., but used a lot more consistently throughout the year. Because
Right,
Jimmy Horn Jr., you saw nothing for the first 15 games. And then,
right.
boom, at the end of the season, you started to see him pop off. And, he never took one of those play. He never really used that speed. But I don't know why Jimmy Horn Jr. or Xavier Leggett are not on kickoff returns. If he doesn't
Yeah,
understand the
that's
playbook, why is he not getting the ball on kickoffs then? I don't understand. I never understood why you had ETN doing that, because ETN's not necessarily the fastest or the twitchiest. But and if you're not going to get this guy the playbook, or if you're not going to get this guy reps because he doesn't understand the playbook, then put him on kickoff return.
yep.
I don't know. It
I
just
do agree.
that was kind of after the season. I kind of thought, well, why wasn't he on kickoff returns then if he didn't understand the playbook? But anyway, that's just me.
You're good. Yeah. Let's go to Will the Blanket Lee. Will the Blanket Lee, Mr. Will Lee. Cornerback out of Texas A&M. Like you said earlier, we definitely needed a cornerback. We definitely needed one because Mike Jackson 9 times out of 10 probably will be leaving after this year because he wants to get paid. He changed agents also to Rico Dowdle's agent. To where he finally got paid. Ooh, what's that?
Will Lee.
Will the Blanket Lee. I like that.
Will
That's
Lee.
funny. But yeah, Mr. Blanket himself, he would send his opposing receivers blankets of themselves. That's funny. That's funny. But how do you feel about us drafting Will Lee at pick 129?
I mean, he's a big corner, right? He's he's JC Horn. He's 6'1".
Right.
Not 200 pounds. So he is not the stockiest guy, but he is pretty tall and he is very athletic. And
Right,
in the 4th round, you're not looking for a guy who's going to be a starting corner right away. So I think if they could play Smith Wade there, right? But maybe he becomes, maybe not a Mike Jackson replacement, but maybe, in the future he's similar to Shaw Smith Wade, or he does something for the team. He can, probably be on the outside. I don't know if he's going to be a starter, but if we do get an injury, maybe he does play into some snaps. Maybe they're probably they're going to rotate anyway. So I just assume he could come onto the field if Mike Jackson needs a breather or something. But
yeah, which he probably could, but you know what, Mike Jackson, I believe, has played 99% of the snaps on defense for the past 2 years consecutively. So he's been the main one on the field, honestly. So
yeah, and I keep mentioning rests and taking out guys, but we don't really take guys off the field. So
nope.
while it's a good thing to say, I don't
Right. No,
necessarily
it's a good thing, and that's mainly for injuries. But other than that,
injuries, but is he ready to start? I don't know. I don't know if he's ready to start on the outside, but
right.
I mean,
well, even whether he's outside or inside, because I don't know if you saw the press conference that Dave Canales gave about Shaw and Corey Thornton, how later on in the season how Corey Thornton did win the job until he got injured. I believe the 49ers game. So Shaw had to come back in and everything. So yeah, but that's probably why we didn't draft or sign a nickelback, because they probably believe in Corey Thornton. Honestly, they probably really do, which
And
I do too.
is he further along? You know, would you play Corey Thornton if Shaw Smith Wade gets hurt? Like,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I guess,
for
yeah.
sure.
But like, okay, but what if like J.C. Horn gets injured again? You know, like
Then,
then
well,
Mike
like,
goes to corner one. Then who would you move? Shaw to the outside? Would you move Will Lee to the outside? Would you move Corey Thornton? Where you know?
um, feels like to me, I probably would put uh Corey Thornton or Will Lee. Now, in college, Shaw did play on the outside, but
Mm-hmm.
I guess during the Senior Bowl, he was a lot better in nickel. So, could he do it? Yes. Is he short for it? Yes. But, I probably would have Corey over there or probably Will Lee
Okay.
over a Caleb Evans and whoever else we got.
I don't think a Caleb Evans should make the team, if I'm being honest.
For some reason, they love him.
He's going to,
So,
but he's like LeBron Ray. They love him,
right.
so he's make the team. Like,
LeBron Ray has something on somebody. I don't know if it's Evero, but listen, I don't know, man.
I mean, the same could be said for David Moore, but at least David Moore, like,
Well, like he has more of a good reason staying because that is Dave Canales' boy. He's been with him everywhere he's been. So
yeah,
like
but it's time to move on. David Moore's like when you're going through your house, right? You move house or you're just cleaning stuff out, and you see a blanket or whatever it is that you had 10, 15 years ago, and like you got to throw this away. It's not very good, but you don't want to throw it away, but it might also be time.
yeah.
Like he's his like sentimental value thing that he's holding, and he's got a few of these guys.
To let it go.
You gotta let it go, man.
Be gone. Be gone with it. So do we need to talk about Sam Hecht again or no?
I mean, what is there to say? There's a starting center or a capable
Right.
starting center in the 5th round. That's incredible value.
No, facts. No,
Sam
yeah,
Hecht's
right.
You just replaced Cade Mace.
Yep. We just replaced Cade Mays, who we already had like one of the most like top expensive offensive lines in the league. So like
yeah,
they were trying to get cheaper. Somebody fresh.
Doesn't get much cheaper than pick 144.
Facts. I mean, it kind of offsets that $8 or $9 million that Cade Mays got from Detroit. So
yeah.
So yeah. So we can go on to Zakee Wheatley real quick too. Also,
Yeah.
Pick 151.
I mean, he's another. I mean, so I guess if one of the safeties gets hurt, Ransom would play, and I don't know where I don't know where Damani Richardson is in this setup. Like, is Damani Richardson a starting safety?
So
is an injury away. Is he an injury away? I don't know.
Like for Damani, real quick.
It's hard to read.
The year that Nick Scott. You said what?
I said it's hard to read these undrafted guys. Like, I don't know how they value them.
Yeah, but the year we had Nick Scott, Xavier Woods, and somebody else. Mm-hmm. Damani Richardson, after he came in, he was our best graded safety from like PFSN, and somebody else. So why they didn't give him more of a chance, I have no clue. I have no reason.
It's because
I
that
like him a
safety room
lot.
was that terrible.
Yeah, right. Not it was that trash. But
It's because it was that terrible. Like the best, if you're the best at the shit doesn't mean you're actually good. Like,
yep,
I mean, Xavier Woods and
Xavier
um,
Stonehand
Nick
Woods.
Scott then was that bad. It was like the
Yep.
worst safety room in the league. Like just how we have the worst tight end room in the league. Like, would you say that Mitchell Evans or JT Sanders are the clear obvious starting tight end for anyone else? No.
Definitely not.
Like, you think JT Sanders is going to be the starting? You think Tommy Tremble's the starting tight end for the 31 other teams in the league? Probably not. But he does the
He may be a
job,
good
so.
number two,
Decent number two, yeah. But
but
JT
one.
Sanders is also a decent number two, and he was a fourth round pick, so.
Right.
Which is what you'd expect from that type of pick. Is a decent number two.
Yeah. But like we also had higher expectations for him. And after
Which is unfair because he was a fourth round pick.
right. But you know how like the media is and
Of
everybody
course.
believes the
Of
media.
course.
But he was on a good trajectory until he had that neck injury in the Chiefs game. After that, a different ball game, a different story.
God, we got killed in that game because Brooks had his second ACL tear in that game too, and they almost won, which is crazy.
Right? No, yeah, they was really fighting that game. They was really fighting, but you know what happened? The defense, which it's not totally their fault, but also is we had no pass rush. Period. Period. It's like every time we scored, Chiefs scored. We scored, Chiefs scored. We scored, Chiefs scored. It's like, bruh, where's
They
the
couldn't
defense?
get off the field.
But yeah, there's that too.
I mean, Wheatley's gonna add some versatility, right? Play in the box, in the slot. He is a very flexible player. So if he had to play, like, I think he wouldn't be that bad. And
I do agree.
he has been known to pop up with an interception or two. So for the fifth round, that's great.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And then
So we didn't really excuse me talk about Zakee Wheatley much, but how do you feel about us drafting him?
I was kind of just talking about Zakee Wheatley, but I can.
Sorry.
That's okay. He he has depth behind Merrick and Scott, obviously, and
Right.
he's 6'3", so he's pretty big, and he can play in the slot. Plays in the box, and making move him around. He has been known to pop up with an interception or two, so hopefully he can get a couple of those if he does get in.
I do agree.
On some plays, but yeah. What was that? What was that sound?
Sorry, that was me and my light.
Oh, I thought
My
that
fault.
was the YouTube, but it's okay. No worries.
But
yeah. So he has apparently he fits he is a culture fit, so that's good.
Right. No, yeah. All right, pick 227, Mr. Jackson Kuwatch. I think so. So like, if I remember correctly, I don't think it's actually Kuwatch. I think it's something different, but I have to find it. I thought
it was Cut Watch, but
well, I'm sure they are gonna ask him at some point.
We'll see.
Somebody is, but how do you feel about us drafting this linebacker? In the 7th round.
I don't know. I don't know much about him at all. He's going to obviously with the round, he's in the position. He's likely going to provide hopefully good special teams boost. But as far as the player, I don't really know much about him other than
Same.
I played at Miami of Ohio, so I'm thinking he played in the MAC, so a smaller school, so he
Right.
was probably multi-year starter there. And let me see if I can pull up some stats for him. Not that those are going to tell me much, but can
Hey,
help a little
still,
bit.
but like I do know he had over 100 tackles last year, and
There you go.
I think he had 5 or 6 sacks or something like that. I could be wrong,
Oh, okay. So he's a bit of a
but
pass rushing linebacker then.
yeah. Because he originally went to, I believe it was Ohio, and then he had
Oh,
to
he went
transfer out of
to
there.
the Ohio, the
Yeah.
Ohio Bobcats, and then he went to. So he's been at a couple MAC schools then. Okay, so he transferred from Ohio to Miami, Ohio. Okay. Let me see. Okay, 6'4", 220.
Okay.
Looks like he had 5 sacks, 109 combined tackles, 47 solo, 10 tackles for loss, and 1
Okay.
pass deflection.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad. So they made the MAC championship and they lost to Western Michigan. And then
Okay.
got it. Okay. Oh, he went to Ohio State.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were
Okay.
talking about Ohio, like the
Oh.
MAC school.
Oh. No. Sorry.
The
My fault.
Ohio
No. I mean
State.
like the regular
Okay.
Ohio. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So probably going to provide a physical presence. Wait, what? Whose jersey is that?
Brian Burns.
Oh.
You can't even see it, man.
I can't see.
You
Not
still
very
can't
well,
see
but
it. Horrible.
yeah.
Just horrible. But yeah.
I could see when you stood up. I could see the number, but
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, I don't know much about Jackson Kelwash, so
Yeah.
not much to say.
Nope. I hope he makes the team on special teams. But
We'll
yeah.
see.
So for the next slide, I believe is where the players we have drafted for like each pick and like our choices where each of them went.
Okay.
So let me see. Let me make sure. Yep. So So here is our number 19 pick, and basically who we have or who we wanted them to draft, but these are like the picks and the teams they actually went to. So
I love
like
how I predicted the Browns' entire both Browns' first round picks.
right now, facts.
That's
Facts.
funny.
You did smart, Mr. Smart Carter, right there. Like I'm not surprised about your list. Maybe I'm surprised about Dylan Thieneman.
I am. I didn't think he would be available. I was like, that's why I put him at third because I was like, okay, well, I
Right.
like Dylan Thieneman a lot, but I doubt he's going to be available.
Right. Same.
Oh, could this fucking first round be any worse? I had to see Jordan Tyson go to the Saints, and then Dylan Thieneman went to the Bears, and then Logan Jones went to the Bears.
Yep.
I was raging.
Carter was like, "Why?"
I was pissed.
That's okay, Carter. I understand. I already knew that Casey Concepcion was going to go in the first round. I honestly thought that we might have traded back a few picks or so and drafted him. I honestly thought that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
I didn't think we would get Blake Miller because he's mainly a right tackle, and the Lions are moving
Penei
who's
Sewell.
yeah Panay Sewell to left tackle. I honestly thought that C.J. Allen was gonna go in the first round, if not the late or the early second. But he went 53 to the Colts, so hey, they need another inside linebacker. It is what it is.
They got to replace Leonard. I mean,
Yep.
this is you're years removed from that, but like
Right.
they're still trying to replace that production.
Right. Not facts. Jacob Rodriguez, I thought that he could sneak into the first round, but I did think he would go into the second. But the Dolphins got him right before us at pick, not right, but like right before us at 43. Which, yeah, the Dolphins. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was a few ahead. I thought they might be interested in him, but I didn't think he would be a first round pick.
Right.
I thought they'd be like, if he was available at 51, we'll consider it. But like, I never thought he would be a first round pick or like close. So, I mean, 43 is about right.
Right. Yeah. Like some people before he got more recognized had him as like a third or a fourth round pick.
Mm-hmm.
But some people also thought that he would go in the third round after the combine and all that. I was like, he's not going in the third round whatsoever. He's not going in.
That's crazy. I didn't hear that, but that's crazy.
Yeah, like for some reason, I'm subscribed and pay attention to too many podcasts and shows to be like, okay, no. But yeah, did anybody on this list kind of surprise you where they went or anything?
I would. Dylan Thieneman, going at 25. Everyone else was kind of about where I mean, they're about right. Kind of everyone else is kind of about right. But I thought Jordan Tyson going at 8 is like Jordan Tyson going that early is not good because of the injury. But now the Saints have 2 injury-prone receivers. So, I mean, not only Chris Olave is going to spend time in the injury tent, but Jordan Tyson's going to make that his home as well. So, I wonder how they're going to deal with that.
Well, they probably wanted somebody opposite of him, and to also help out.
Yeah, but I feel like you want a stable player opposite the injured player. I don't know. Right
now they got 2 walking hospitals. So
yeah.
But it is what it is. Hey, they wanted him. If he stays healthy, he's gonna be very good for them. Very good, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to our.
Let's go to 51 then.
What?
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, Carter. I went too fast. Okay. So yeah, here's pick 51. And
I nailed the Jake Alday pick. Jake Alday went at 51.
Yeah, you did.
Not the team I thought, no. But I got that right.
No, yeah, because honestly, the Vikings probably would have chose him at 49 or wherever we picked at. So it's like, hey, Lee Hunter would have probably been there at 51.
Yep.
I'm
surprised Chris Johnson snuck into the first round.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not surprised because he was a baller the whole time he played. Was it at lesser competition? Yes, but he like his grades was like in the 90s regardless.
Yeah.
So and he got like a lot of buzz 2 weeks going up into the draft. Literally, he just gained steam out of nowhere and just
Which
boom.
tells me
He's
that there were plenty of people who really liked him. So
right.
internally, and then and as the draft, you kind of find out that they made their feelings known, and
Yep.
more and more people liked him, and it pushed him into the first round. Um,
Yep.
just shy of Trotter going to the Bucks at 46 is again like
Yep. hmm It makes no sense. Sometimes it really don't.
makes me lose my mind. Um, R. Mason Thomas at 40 to the Chiefs. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to like talk about these picks, but like they're all going in about the same spot. I'm surprised AJ Halsey went as late as he did.
Same. Honestly, I thought that he would have went probably in the 50s, maybe the
Mhm.
40s, but like the 50s for sure. But like going probably 20 picks later, almost 30 picks later. Yeah, kind of surprised me a little bit too, to be honest. Not gonna lie to you.
The Colts may have got some value if we're right.
Yeah, yeah,
The Colts
they
might have
probably
cleaned
did
up
have.
if we're right.
Trading Stoops kind of is right around where I thought he would go. Honestly,
Mm-hmm. Trading
um,
Stukes a little bit earlier than I thought, but
now my two receivers, honestly, I was just gambling on like a few things. Did I think we would take them there? No. But did I think they probably would go in the second round, maybe early third? Yeah. But seeing how Bryce Lance went so far back, and now Antonio Williams, it makes sense because whenever he first entered college, he was really good, and then he dealt with injuries, and then last year, Clemson's offense was just their whole team was just not right. So yeah,
71. All
not
right,
bad.
not
Next
terrible.
one,
Ready to move
nah,
on to the next slide?
we don't have too much left. I don't think. Yep, pick 83.
Keelan Rutledge.
Look at
Keelan
that.
Rutledge sticks out like a sore
Woo!
thumb. Again, I
Yeah.
could not believe Sam Hecht went at 144.
Yep, me neither. I thought that he was, like I said, third round for mostly everybody we
Of
chose.
course, of course, the Bucks take Ted Hurst at 84, not 83.
Mm-hmm.
Like, of course, because I don't think we draft. Is this where we drafted Brazel, or like
Yeah.
did we
Yep.
draft him with 83, or did they trade that?
No, they make sure.
Yeah, they drafted him at 83. Okay,
83, yep. And then they got Ted Hurst 84. But
that's funny.
uh it makes sense though, because
Yeah,
they lost Mike Evans, and he was a killer, a destroyer of destroyers against the Panthers. So yeah.
yeah. Keelan Rutledge was the perfect pick for that team. I'm not surprised he went in the first round. I mean, he was
No,
really taken off.
their their guard play was atrocious for the
Yeah,
Texans. They was atrocious. My goodness. Like, you talking about bad or bad? They
bad,
was are
bad.
bad. So yeah.
when you're lumped in with the Carolina Panthers, that's when you know you have a huge problem.
Yep. They was Bryce's rookie year bad. So they had to get
That's not where you want to be.
nope.
Um,
Let's see. Sam Hecht, of course, we all know third round grade,
hmm
went in the fifth round. Genesis Smith,
Hey,
I'm
all
not
that matters is the
surprised.
team that's right there. All that matters is that the team who drafted Sam Hecht. That's all that matters to me.
We're gonna be golden. Yes, sir. We're gonna be golden. Um Genesis Smith, I'm not surprised only because he does not like to tackle. He doesn't. He does not like to tackle whatsoever. Oh my goodness. It's like he's afraid of contact almost. Um, but yeah, Bud Clark, I'm not surprised he went earlier. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a bit
And
older.
Anthony Hill Jr., that's kind of his range.
Titans had a great draft.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyle Lewis, I think that he only went so much later because nobody knew what position he would play because he would play safety, but he would play also linebacker and he'd also play nickelback. So it's like they didn't want another Isaiah Simmons kind of thing also.
Right.
And maybe a few other players, but like, yeah, he played everywhere. He played linebacker, he played safety, he played nickel. So it's like he played everything. So,
All right.
Oscar Delp,
Oscar Delp.
your guy, went to the Saints, 10 pick earlier.
Another. I've shouted out literally the Saints' first 3 fucking picks already. Like,
Yes, you did. Yes, sir.
What is this?
I know.
Great.
So I don't think I did.
Either I'll be dead wrong, or the NFC South is going to be very competitive in the future.
So like, my thing is about the NFC South is everybody says we either are the worst division or our division is not competitive. My thing is I have a different stance because every year, every team, we always beat a team or two that goes into the playoffs. Each of our teams. And I think that we're better than a lot of people give us credit for. That's just me. Hey.
Isn't that? We're much better than 8 and 9.
Yeah. Yeah. But the Saints started to turn the corner after Tyler Shuck got into the game. The Bucks were just going downhill after like the halfway point.
Yeah.
The Falcons was falconing, like always.
They're just there.
And the Panthers just couldn't keep like 2 games back to back to save their life. They'll win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one.
Yeah.
Win a good one, lose to a team they shouldn't have lost to. Beat a team they should not beat, lose to a team they should have beat. Like, bruh, the roller coaster of emotions that it gave everybody was just.
They step forward and then they take a step back. They step forward and they step back. But the Bucks were stepping backwards enough so that when they stayed in their position, it wasn't good enough.
The Bucks were just moonwalking backwards and not in a good way either.
No.
But yeah, so like, I don't think our next pick I actually did the teams for.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, cause yeah, I was procrastinating, and then it became a lot. Because also for this one, for pick this, I was like, do I want to do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, that's too
Some of
many
these players
players.
were undrafted as well, so.
Nah, yeah. Like Diego Pons, I think he was undrafted. So,
Carmona got drafted. Hutchins got drafted.
Pat Coogan got drafted also.
Did Andre Fuller get drafted? I think he did.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody besides Diego Pounds here got drafted. The Titans also drafted Fernando Carmona.
Yep. And then my guy right here, he got drafted. Aiden Fisher got drafted by the Texans, and I wanted us to get him so bad. Because this dude is a dog. He is a dog. I promise you, he gonna thrive in that defense. He is. I really believe that.
Fun to watch. Did Logan
But
Taylor get drafted?
I think so.
Okay. So I think everybody here got drafted.
Yep.
Okay.
Before we go, and that's nothing. Before we go, I'm gonna share one more screen with you real quick.
Uh-huh.
I know we gotta go soon, so let's go ahead and do this real quick. How do you feel about our undrafted free agents so far, and who do you think will help us out or make the team?
I mean, there's been a lot of talk about Haynes King
Of
and
course,
what he does, like with as a runner, and with Kenny Pickett being a flimsy backup quarterback, in my opinion,
right?
is Haynes King's
Oh,
going to be competing. You would hope Haynes King would compete for that job, in 2027
sorry.
and 2028.
Right.
Um, but Kobe Prentice is also another player that I know, and he was at UCF, and then he went to Baylor.
He also
So,
played with Bryce at Alabama.
oh,
His
did
high
he?
year. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. He played with Bryce also.
Um, I don't know much about really many other players. I mean,
Yeah. Nah. Same.
uh,
um. I Kobe Prentice. I honestly hope he at least makes the practice squad. Albert Reese. We need all of the offensive line depth we need. You know.
true.
Um. Isaiah Smith, I've heard good things about him. I've heard that people really, really like him. So honestly, I want to see what he does, and I
They
hope
really
he at
had a
least makes.
defensive focused
Yeah.
uh undrafted
Um.
class.
No, facts. Especially the cornerbacks and the line.
A
You
lot of
know, defense
corners,
tackle, defense tackle,
couple of couple
corner,
of tackles. You
corner.
know,
1, 2. Yeah.
3 corners,
Yep. Three
few
corners. Two.
tackles. It's a good mix. It looks like a good mix of players.
Yeah.
Um, Nobody else besides Haynes King is a quarterback, which is probably worth noting.
Right.
Maybe they'll bring
Um.
it.
Well, like they did have like another guy at the rookie mini camp, but I don't think they signed him. But like
Oh, they
I
had
mean,
I saw that they had what's his name? The Kenyon Green, the former
yeah,
Texans offensive lineman. I
right,
don't
right, right,
think
right.
that they didn't sign him.
I don't think so either.
No.
You know,
Um,
like, they were trying to give him another shot, a chance, or whatever. You know, maybe they do like bring him back. You know, for something later on. You never know, but
sure.
hey, they gave him a shot at least.
Now they know about him.
Right. So is there anything else that you want to talk about before we head out of here?
Um, I mean, you could look at the schedule because the schedule's out now that we know mostly what the
Well,
team's gonna look like.
well, the schedule it doesn't come out until the 14th, but we do know who we
They have,
play at least.
the opponents. I mean, you don't know what week, but you know who you're gonna play.
No, yeah, you're right. We go ahead and pull it up real quick. Opponents. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick, and we remove this from the stage, and then I'm about to share my screen to a different one real quick. Okay, share screen. Where? Oh, here we go. Is it gonna? Oh, here we go. Add to stage. All right, Carter. So, how do you feel about our opponents?
So they have the NFC North, the AFC North, and what else? The no, the Eagles and Broncos are the two extras, right? So
Yeah. Let's see. You already said the AFC North, so we got them. The NFC, the Seahawks is the NFC West, right?
yeah,
Okay, so the NFC West.
no, they don't have the whole NFC West, just Seattle and Phil. They don't have the whole NFC West, but just the Seahawks, Broncos,
Right.
and Eagles are the three opponents that are not chained to
That's
our whole division.
right. Right.
Just the three teams that they play. But looking at this schedule doesn't look that hard to me.
No,
I mean, the
I
only
mean
real
like
challenges I see are potentially the Lions, the Broncos, the Ravens,
Seahawks.
the Bears, the Seahawks, the Eagles. But for a first place schedule, that's
Not
really
too
not
too
that
bad.
bad. They could definitely beat at least half of those teams. I would
No, yeah,
expect them.
facts. Like like even the Seahawks. The Seahawks game was a 3-3 game going into halftime.
Hmm.
3-3. And their defense was really good last year.
If they
You
get
know,
Seattle early, they can definitely win that game.
yeah. Early, yes. Late, uh, uh, um,
Might be similar to last year, but
right.
but
Um, the Broncos, I hope we get early also, and not too late, because they may be without
Bo Nix.
not may they probably are going to be without Bo
Yep.
Nix. So
Be interesting if they had Kansas City here, who's going to be without Mahomes, but
right.
be starting
Um.
Justin. I can't believe they're starting Justin Fields. That's
Hey.
hilarious to me.
Hey. Yeah, that's what they want to do.
That's
um.
crazy. I mean, he's never
Yeah.
been good. I mean, his first problem was the offensive line. Okay, in Chicago, that was horrible. And he goes to the Jets, who have a coaching disaster, but they have weapons and they have an offensive line, and he never showed any flashes and was benched for Tyrod Taylor. Like, I don't get it with Justin Fields anymore. I don't know. I mean,
Hmm.
if you want me to be honest, I feel like they can sweep the AFC North. I'm really not that intimidated. And honestly, I'm much more
Okay.
intimidated by the. I much more. I think they can beat Baltimore. I mean, as long as they just limit Lamar Jackson and control him, Jesse Minter is a first year coach. So if you get them in the early part of the season, it becomes more interesting because Jesse Minter is like, well, now I gotta, he's in
Like,
his first, maybe he's in his Dave Canales kind of reign where he's not as structured,
yeah,
where
no,
he's not,
yeah.
doesn't have it yet. And they missed the
Like
playoffs last year, so.
the last time we played the Ravens, we could have beat them. Should have, honestly,
Right,
but
but that was one with Harbaugh into a completely different team.
right.
That was in a completely different Panthers team.
Uh, for sure. For
So,
sure.
and then
Um,
the Bengals. I mean, all they got to worry about is their defense, and you know,
Like the only thing for us is just which I think we can, but it's still gonna be a tall task. But if we can just
hmm
keep up with Jamar Chase, T Higgins, they're
yeah,
two good and great wide receiver.
yeah. Um,
um, the Eagles, we can beat them honestly. We
yeah,
really can. So
yeah. I mean, we were competitive with a much worse team 2 years ago.
much worse.
I mean, if Xavier Leggett doesn't drop the ball, they win that game.
um.
Uh,
The Bears, I feel like if we wouldn't have beat the Rams, we would have smacked the Bears in the playoffs. I really think so.
yeah. I mean, I can't help but feel like, I mean, they're gonna be in almost all of these games. I mean, you know, if they have to start Kenny Pickett, that's a different story. But
We
you know,
we better not start no Kenny Pickett. I'm gonna start booing for real. Boo, boo.
I mean, well, I mean, there's only one way that Kenny Pickett could start, but
Right.
I ain't gotta say it. But anyway, yeah.
Knock on wood.
I mean, call me crazy, but I really don't think this is that bad, that hard of a schedule. All these teams are beatable, very beatable.
Who do you think our easiest opponent could be, and who our hardest opponent could be?
The easiest opponent is probably the either the Steelers, the Falcons, or the Saints.
Okay.
And the hardest opponent is probably either Denver or um probably Denver, I would say.
Okay.
I mean, maybe Philly.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know how good they're gonna be.
I went with probably the easiest. My way, the Falcons.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Falcons, or I'm gonna honestly go with the Bears, which I'm probably also wrong about, which I would get, but I almost went the Browns, but I was like, the Browns defense is always good. It's just their offense. Their offense trash.
it's really just the quarterback play there. I mean, their offense even it looks pretty good in theory. Like Harold Fannin, you have Judy and Concepcion there now. Like,
Right. Yeah, not right. Facts.
I mean, the
And
offense.
I loved
I
Harold
mean,
Fannin last year.
we'll see. They've replaced pretty much their entire offensive line, so we'll see
Mm-hmm.
how good that is. But I mean, it's just going to be down to how well the quarterback play is there, and if the quarterback play is passable like it was with Joe Flacco, the defense can carry them to the playoffs like they did. Was what 2023
Yeah.
when Flacco made the playoffs? I
Yep.
think with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and
Um.
I mean, so if they're playing well, I wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
surprised if they upset us.
Nope.
I
Not one
mean,
bit. Nope.
also they have Carson Schlesinger, so
Yep. And I wanted him last year too. Trust me. Um. The hardest one, honestly, I might choose the Broncos, but maybe not because Idro Evero and Big Fangio, yeah, they run the same system, but like I know Big Fangio has more stunts and stuff, but I also feel like
Vic Fangio's the Everell system.
if the Vikings go with Kyler Murray, I think their defense, honestly, they have a really good defense too. They also went 9-8 with JJ McCarthy throwing trash last
Mhm.
year. So their defense kept them
Yeah,
in games last year.
but they just fired their general manager, so how competitive are they really?
They don't even have one. They have
They don't
like,
have a general manager right now.
yep, they have like some interim, and they also started requesting GM interviews last week. So yeah,
It's funny.
yes, I know. So um, yeah,
I wonder
I
if they're
mean,
gonna try to get like a Panthers assistant. I wonder if they're gonna request
they
somebody
might.
or I don't know. Like obviously, like Brand Tillis and Dan Morgan are not gonna be there, but like if like I don't know our assistants, maybe they want one of our scouts or something. We'll see.
We will see. Uh, where are we at? We at an hour and 21, almost an hour 30. So is there anything else that you gotta say, Carter, before we kind of end the live stream and kind of just go with everything until we have some more to talk about again?
No, not really.
Okay, well, we do appreciate Katie
Yes.
for
I
coming
don't know if
on
anyone's
for
still
sure.
here.
She's like our number one at the moment, Katie and Bryson. We do appreciate y'all for coming in. And anybody else who might eventually watch the stream, we
Yep.
do appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, and tell us how we did in the comments and where we could possibly get better at. But Carter, if you don't really have anything else, I guess we're gonna be out of here and we're gonna go from here.
Well, that's it. All right.
All right, we appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
He said, "Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye."